All right, music fans, welcome back. Harmless me here talking real music in real time for real people just like you and just like me. The band Foreigner won't be putting out a full length album anytime soon. No real surprise there. A couple of reasons why. First of all, they worked really hard on this album back in 2009 called Can't Slow Down. And couple of things. Number one, it it wasn't really a very good album. Just going to be blunt here. Had one really strong song on it, which actually appeared on the Greatest Hits No End in Sight collection. That song is called Too Late, and that was really impressive. That was your vintage Foreigner sound, like Foreigner 4 or Double Vision. It had that kind of vibe to it, but that was it. The rest of it was very schmaltzy, adult contemporary stuff, which the band was trying to angle onto some of these adult contemporary stations that end up playing an old band like Foreigner for maybe 3 or 4 weeks. And then they drop the song. They don't play it for that long. The song gets up to like number 21 on the charts, and then it's done. They did their duty. They fulfilled their requirement. The record label can report it and so forth. And then, that's the end of it. And nobody remembers the song unless they're a real diehard collector and they love Foreigner so much that they want to hear, every song they've ever done and have it in their collection. But that's about it. And it's sad because there are older bands that put out new material that should be out on the radio but aren't. Well, that's one reason why Foreigner probably will not put out an album of material, a complete album. Jeff Pilson, who is also in this band, The End Machine, which you've got to listen to these guys. They have a new record out called Phase 2. It's amazing, featuring the great Don Dokken on guitar. I mean, this is just real great, gritty, hard rock stuff, very different from Foreigner, closer to Dokken, but really neither. It's kind of a new thing. It's kind of its own thing. It's somewhat progressive and interesting, but I figured I'd mention it since Jeff Pilson is everywhere lately. And Pilson, talking about Foreigner, says, hey, we'll put out some compilations or some live albums and we'll add maybe a track here or a track there. I know that they were recording for a little while during the lockdown, but I guess Mick Jones is in one place and they're in another place. And by the way, not sure if Mick Jones is going to be out there on the road with these guys when they go back out. It would not surprise me if he didn't just stay home at this point, but I'm sure they'll have some kind of farewell show or retirement show or something for Mick, because he's getting a little long in the tooth, and I hear he gets tired up there. He's not the guy he used to be. I mean, mid 70s, I think. I want to say like 75 years old, around that age. And a lot of people at that age are just like, okay, I think I've had enough of this. But we'll see. Maybe the occasional show will still be in the works for Mick Jones. But as far as new music from the band, I wouldn't count on a full-length album. Jeff Pilson says there's not really the appetite for it. And that includes, when fans are out there and they're going to shows, and this music is a lot like comfort food for the fan right now, who pretty much want to time travel back because it was a better world to live in back when Foreigner was in their prime. And these songs will help people cope with the lack of great music today. And certainly new Foreigner music might be interesting to a few folks, but it's just not going to be in demand, and radio stations aren't going to support it. People are just going to stream it. They're probably not going to buy physical copies of the music because people just don't do that anymore. Why do that when you can have a cloud somewhere with all these songs? And technology is good in some ways, but in other ways, it's really hurt the artist. And this is one of those artists that certainly is affected by all of these new technologies that are out there where people can enjoy music. And again, I do it too, But on occasion, I will go buy a physical copy of something. Even if I don't play it, I do it for the band. I spend the money for the band and I have it in my collection. I did that with the new Sunstorm album over on Frontiers because, I can stream it and I'm typically streaming everything now, but to have a physical copy is pretty cool. So, in any event, if you're a Foreigner fan, you can look forward to some new material, but scattered about here and there, included on live albums and collections, rehashes of greatest hits projects and so forth, which I guess is okay. They should just release the songs so people can stream them. Maybe release one in a few months, and then once you book that tour, release another one. Release like the strongest one. And Foreigner, if you're going to do this, go retro. Don't go schmaltzy. Go right to the Double Vision Foreigner 4 template, because I think you'll be way better off if you're going to get any interest from fans who want to hear something new. I think you have to go in that direction. All right, that's my video, and I'm sticking to it. My name is Dave. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.